Hey YouTube, it's OG Kicks 86. That's Kicks with the Z, back with another sneaker review. As always, this channel is not about the hype, it's just literally about the shoe. And hopefully, it helps somebody make a buying decision one way or the other. Um, Let me know what you think about this shoe, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, I try to drop at least 9 videos a week, if not maybe more. So don't forget to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But let's go ahead and get into the shoe today. So this is the Air Jordan 1 OG black and metallic gold. So as you see, it doesn't have a box lid because I actually purchased these at my local Nike outlet. These actually released back in August of last year, 2024. Retail price was like 180 bucks, and I was able to find these back in July of this year. They were on the wall, and then it was like on a random day, like during the week. So they had like an additional like 30 or 40% off. Anyways, it was like $66 out the door. So go ahead and take a look at these. What the label says here. It says Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Black Metallic Gold and Sale. So, like I said, I don't know if it comes with tissue paper or not. It probably does because yeah, we got a piece here that fell off, and and I can tell you that this particular pair, I'm not sure if it came with additional laces, but that this pair only came with one pair of laces, and that was the black laces, and then it came with this. I think it was pretty cool keychain, but it looks like it would hurt, like if you put it in your pocket. So, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at these guys. So again, what really caught my eye about these is the gold color. I've always wanted like some gold, something like this. About maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, they had an Air Jordan 1 that came out. It was all patent leather and it was white with hits of gold on it. And I always thought that was a cool shoe. So when I saw this, I was like, I'm kind of on the fence. And then when I saw them, I passed. And then when I saw them, I was like, oh, these would be great for a review. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger. This does have a gum bottom on the sole of the shoe, just so you guys are aware. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. But I just want to make sure that you guys are cognizant of that. So, but the material for Jordan 1, it is really good, in my opinion. Pretty much no break in time. And for me, that's huge. If I'm able to put on a shoe and it's comfortable right away, it's definitely a shoe that I really uh, put above other shoes because I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what, but that's really huge in my opinion to me. The black panels are not as pliable as the gold part is, but if you've worn a Air Jordan 1 before, you know that this is basically the one of the most important parts as far as on the comfort part of it. So um, you do have a little bit of a gold hit right here on the tongue, and then you have a black sock liner, which is always great. The insole has the Nike Rare Air in it with the gold color as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the left shoes. Both of the shoes are exactly the same. Um, the comfort on these, it's going to be just like your standard Air Jordan 1. If you've worn one of them, it's not something that I would tell you you can wear all day every day, but it is definitely not bad whatsoever for the Air Jordan 1. I know some people prefer the low tops, and I'm one of them, but this was a really good deal, and I could use it as far as for reviews, so I said why not. So as far as the versatility, this is probably a shoe that you have to be in the mood for to wear it. So I will say that this isn't something I can see myself like wearing every day or anything like that. But if you're going to like a concert or something, and then for the price, you don't mind people or you ruining it because I mean it was $66, still a lot of money, but compared to maybe wearing a $200 pair of sneakers and ruining them, then that's a whole different ballgame. But to me, for the price, the comfort, and then also just the different color hits, like I said, with the gold, it's not something you might wear every day, but definitely something that you might pull out maybe 2 or 3 times a year. As far as the versatility on wearing these with like shorts or pants, kind of up to you. On these, I would typically only wear with pants, but Air Jordan 1s, they're pretty much timeless, so That's the other thing to think about. The resell on these right now, there is none. So that's the good part about it. I just checked on StockX right before I started doing the video. These are actually going for $76. So out the door, you're probably looking, I don't know, right around the 110, something like that. Honestly, I think I would probably go on Goat or go to the Nike outlet and see if I can find these because I've seen pairs of these still like randomly at the local Nike outlet. But if it's one that you really want, the good news is like DTLR actually still has them in stock. So I know you can go on there and order them from DTLR. But overall, like I said, my final thoughts on these are don't pay, do not pay resale for these. The other thing is if you were on the fence and you can get them for under $80, I say go for it, man. And best thing is, like I said, since it isn't a $200 shoe, but it is still money, you wouldn't feel as bad as far as if they got a little ruined or nicks on the toes and whatnot. So, but anyways, let me know what you think. Let me know if this is something you consider. What price point is this something that you're like, oh no, staying away from it? But this is OG Kicks 86. That's Kicks with the Z, and I'll see you on the next sneaker review.